Beginning, both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
That'll be important to see, if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they have had no answer for him down on the block.
Well, you've got to mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, front him, play behind, double team him. But right now, he looks unstoppable in the paint.
And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. Speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. Brandon Bass is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Rondo. Celtics passing it around. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Beverly the pass to Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
No good on the free throw.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Jones checked in for Jeff Adrian. Good on the second free throw.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Now here's Bradley. Back to Rondo. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
The pass to Howard. Shoots a fader. Here's Jones. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jones has got 8 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And here's Rondo. He has 5. He kicks to Green. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to Rondo. Tries a 3. Another miss by Rondo.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Took him no time at all on that one. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Outside Rondo. Bradley, no one around him. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rockets trail by 3. Beverly with the ball. 5 points in the game. And here's Harden for 3. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. On the wing, Green. And Sullinger kicks to Green. Pass to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 5-point Boston lead. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Rondo. It's Harden with the drive. Dishes to Beverly. Shoots it. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 5 assists tonight.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Here's Sullinger. James Harden picking up that last basket. Green with a screen on Howard. Here's Bass. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It had been 6 straight years for the Celtics that they had made the playoffs, but that run came to an end last season as they were clearly in full rebuild mode.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Howard, the pass to Harden. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That will be foul number 5 on him. Jeff Adrian's checked in for the Rockets.
Jeff Adrian.
And here's Rondo. He has 7. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. On the wing, Green. Kicks it to Sullinger. And again, it's Boston converting.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Rockets trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Howard, that's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Charity stripe shot. Can't hit. And Houston the other way now. Now Beverly. He's got 5. The 10-footer. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Now here's Bass. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Bradley, no one around him. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. They set the pick. Here's Beverly. The putback. Boston leading by 3. Outside Rondo. Bradley sets the pick for Rondo. Right side Green. There's the dish to Bass. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Bass has got 13.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. The jump hook, that drops. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Rockets trail by 3. Now here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Kept alive with the second effort, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. 8 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Young's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for your Celtics, James Young.
Here is Bass. He's got 13. And the shot is good. Bass has got 15.
And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on his moves. Between the Dream and Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those 2 guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low-post scorer?
Celtics leading by 3. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Over in the corner, Green. And Young kicks to Rondo. Here's Sullinger, banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish. And Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight on trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage, beat his defender to the spot, and then power through for the finish.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Young kicks to Rondo. It's stolen by Ariza. He feeds it to Howard. Beverly dishes to Harden. Pass to Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. From 8. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's now 21 points for Howard. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Outside, Green. The 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Rockets trail by 6. And here's Harden. He's got 13. Here's Beverly. Sinks the three-pointer. Beverly's got 7 points for the quarter.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Young sets a screen for Rondo. Sullinger the screen. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by Houston. Beverly with the ball. He's got 10. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rondo passes to Green. Howard with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Back to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Wallace comes in for Brandon Bass. Turner's checked in for Green, and Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Olynyk. Passes it to Smart. Stolen by Harden. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Steve, what do you think of that nickname, Big Horse, for Howard? That do anything for you?
Not really, Kevin. In fact, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I just prefer to think of him as Dwight Howard. That do anything for you?
No.
As you would expect from Steve, ever the straight guy.
Here's Young, following the basket by Dwight Howard. And Young, here we go. Smart kicks to Turner. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
He dishes it to Smart. 1:07 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. Here's Olynyk. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ariza a screen on Young. Daniels dishes to Howard. Here's Canaan. He's got 7. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Now here's Smart. 7-point differential. Outside Turner. Young with no one around. And again, Boston with the triple.
James Young.
23 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Harden. 16 points for him. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Cannon the pass to Howard. And Houston again with the bucket.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Smart. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Oh, yeah, that's an important shot going into the fourth. They were losing ground there and needed a big play to close out the quarter.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. Rockets leading by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. The Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now here's Smart. And there's the feed to Bradley. Here's Olynyk, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Olynyk's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Here's Canaan. Now the pass to Jones. He kicks it to Cannon. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. Boston trailing. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Feeds to Turner. Pass to Smart. Back to Turner. Left side Turner. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Now here's Beverly. On the wing, Daniels. Jones against Wallace. Jones, no luck.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Wallace kicks to Smart. Back to Wallace. Dishes it to Bradley. Turner passes to Olynyk and stolen by Howard. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Kicks it to Wallace. The dish to Smart. Bradley is screen on Howard. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Bradley up top. Ariza covering. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Daniels with it, guarded by Bradley. Here's Ariza. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
4-3.
And the Rockets lead by 2.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Now here's Olynyk. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for Boston.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Passes it to Ariza. He feeds it to Jones. Right block shot, and it's sent back by Wallace. Puts up a 3, and it's Beverly missing. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Wallace the screen. Smart dishes to Wallace. Outside Turner. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly still fanatical about his conditioning.
And so Patrick Beverly, taken in the second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut at training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Now here's Rondo. Green with a screen for Rondo. 4 on the clock. Green kicks to Bradley. Launches it. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Rockets lead by 4. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
And the shot is good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told them, "This is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it." Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Now here's Beverly. He dishes it to Howard. Green against Ariza. It's Jones on the wing. The feed now to Beverly. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rondo passes to Sullinger. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Sullinger's got the game tied up here for Boston. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Daniels. And the pass to Howard.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's Rondo. Bass with a screen for Rondo. He kicks it to Sullinger. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Howard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Rondo dishes to Bradley. To take the lead. Shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Pass to Howard. To end the drought. Rebound Boston. Bass has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rondo kicks to Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Daniels with it. Feeds it to Beverly. Dishes to Daniels. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Yes! And the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Kicks to Bradley. The dish to Bass. Shot from 12, and Jones pulls it down. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Beverly the pass to Jones, to the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. The shot is off. Good D by Ariza. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden outside. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Bradley. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
That's his second. First team foul.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Avery Bradley. At the line with 1.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA, a guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions, really pressures the ball well.
Now Rondo. Now a timeout called by Boston. Pass to Bradley. He feeds it to Sullinger. The 9-foot shot bounces high off the rim and drops.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Howard. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got 16 here in the second half.
Not much luck with his shooting here. 2 of 7, and seems to have gotten into his head a little bit.
Rondo dishes to Sullinger. Here's Beverly. Ariza outside. Here's Harden. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way. Well, I think that the Celtics need to change their strategy against Harden.
He has 18 points and 5 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Green with a screen for Rondo. Pass to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And that's now 19 points for Jeff Green. Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 1. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive. 1:51 left in the game. Can't hit from in close. Right side, Green. He dishes it to Rondo. Green kicks to Bradley. Now the feed to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The Rockets trail. To the middle. Here's Ariza. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side, Rondo. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
James Harden, shooting 1.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. And here's Rondo. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Green passes to Rondo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. the Celtics, Rajon Rondo will be at the line shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
So far in this game for Rondo, he's got 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And Rondo drops them both.
They're in great position now thanks to those clutch free throws. Just a one-possession game now.
Beverly dishes to Harden. The pass to Howard. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Remains Boston ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
.51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden against Bradley. He kicks it to Green. Clock at 6. Outside Rondo. From 17 feet out. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Rondo. Beverly with the ball. Pass to Harden. Ariza outside. Another miss by Houston. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
And here is Green. Beyond the arc. He's off from 3. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on the win, James. And what did it take for the team to make the push necessary to put yourselves in position to win tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told all my guys on the court that we had to make a run, and it had to be a cool one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall and came with the victory.
It was a decisive run, James. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Dwight Howard.